When it goes on sale for the 2023 model year, the XM will be BMW's highest performing SUV yet. Even more than its high-powered hybrid powertrain and luxurious interior, it's the XM styling that catches the eye. Unlike other M cars, the XM isn't based on the standard BMW model. It's the first dedicated M car since the legendary M1 from the late 1970s. Power brokers rejoice. A more powerful XM Label Red model is on its way. First ever standalone plug-in hybrid from BMW M unique PHEV platform. Twin-turbo 4.4-liter V8 engine. Electric motor integrated into 8-speed automatic transmission. High-performance BMW XM Label Red with unique cosmetics. AC charging at up to 7.4 kW. Hybrid, electric, and e-control driving modes. MX Drive System's 4WD Sport Mode. BMW's Adaptive M Suspension Professional is standard. 48-volt anti-roll stabilization. First ever appearance of BMW's Integral Active Steering rear-wheel steering system. M-specific version of iDrive 8. BMW Iconic Sounds electric soundtrack. Standard 23-inch M wheels with available 22-inch wheels. We have little doubt that the 2023 BMW XM will be a GOBS macking vehicle, stupendously quick, fabulously luxurious, and engineered to the maximum of BMW's capabilities. It's also a significant vehicle for BMW, the second M-specific car in its history. This is what we get. Maybe we're stuck in the past, but we can't fathom how this should represent the pinnacle of M. We recall the Motorsport division's glorious atmospheric i6 and V10 engines. We remember the precise handling of its lightweight special editions. We're even taken by its contemporary efforts, including SUVs, which delightfully combine luxury and speed. But with its hybrid powertrain and towering form factor, the XM seems like a jarring departure from what we understand M to be. And it looks like that? We're, perplexed by the XM styling. With over-the-top design elements and bizarre proportions, the XM looks like no vehicle we've seen before. Over the years, BMW has rightfully earned flack for its styling, but even its controversial cars seem tame in comparison. The XM portends an audacious new design direction for BMW. When we finally drive the production XM, we're sure it'll leave us impressed. If its specs and features are as astounding on the road as they are on paper, it'll be a worthy rival to today's league of ultra-sporty, ultra-luxurious SUVs. Even if it drives incredibly, we'll miss notching through gear changes and coaxing revs out of the M cars we once knew. But when the drive is done, we doubt we'll look back over our shoulder, rather, quite the opposite. BMW's electric intentions are no secret. Part of the XM's significance is that it will be the first plug-in hybrid M vehicle. The powertrain combines an electric motor with a new 4.4-liter twin-turbocharged V8 mill that develops 483 horsepower and 479 pound-feet of torque. An electric motor, powered by a 29.5 kilowatt-per-hour battery with a usable 25.7 kilowatt-per-hour, is integrated with the 8-speed automatic transmission and produces 194 horsepower and 207 pound-feet of torque. Total output amounts to a combined 644 horsepower and 590 pound-feet of torque. BMW says 0 to 60 miles per hour should arrive in 4.1 seconds, although we bet that figure will drop in our testing. Like other German performance cars, top speed is 155 miles per hour, but the M Drivers package unlocks a VMAX of 168 miles per hour. Yet even with that performance focus, the XM will leverage its hybrid setup for sustainable driving. It will offer about 30 miles of all-electric range. Also announced is the XM Label Red, an even higher performance version of this SUV with 735 horsepower and 735 pound-feet of torque. Special paint, wheels, interior trim, and exterior touches will set it apart from the standard XM. BMW says the Label Red model will start over the $185,000 mark and will go on sale mid-2023. The BMW XM's interior is as wild as its exterior, featuring huge digital displays and unusual materials. BMW says the cabin's two-row layout is intended to convey a rockstar sensation. On stage in the driver-oriented front row, backstage in the plush, intimate second row. The production XM's materials are more ordinary than those used in the concept car, although they are still very nice. Highlights include what BMW calls vintage coffee merino leather to trim the upper sections of the instrument panel and door trim panels. Using Napa leather, the material has a weathered look for an interior that should stand out from the cabins of other luxury cars. The XM uses a two-row, 5-passenger layout, as three-row functionality is reserved for the similarly sized X7. Other styling touches include diamond quilting, a textured Alcantara headliner with 100 embedded LEDs, and dynamic interior lighting for phone calls or pre-collision warnings. Did you know that this famous German brand does a huge amount of manufacturing in the United States? In fact, BMW's plant in Spartanburg, South Carolina, cranks out hundreds of thousands of SUVs every year, which puts it among the largest automotive exporters by value in the United States. Most of the world's X-Series models are built in the huge factory that employs more than 10,000 Americans. It's tooling up to add another SUV to its production lines. The XM will be built exclusively in Spartanburg. Expect plenty of digital real estate in the BMW XM. Every car is equipped with two widescreen displays, one ahead of the driver and one serving as the central infotainment touchscreen. Both are housed behind a single curved pane, similar to what's seen in the BMX electric crossover. The XM features BMW's latest iDrive 8 user interface with special M-flare and gauges. Like other modern BMWs, wireless Apple CarPlay, multiple USB-C ports, a head-up display, and high-end audio systems should be on the features list. BMW has a good track record with safety ratings, and we don't expect the XM to be any different. Standard equipment includes forward collision warning, lane departure warning with lane return and steering assist, BMW's evasion assistant, driver alertness assistant, and speed limit monitoring. BMW makes its driving assistant professional optional. Equipping this package adds semi-autonomous driving with navigation-based traffic assistance.